All right, hello everybody and welcome. This is Revon of Max and doing a video today about how to use an AI NVR or DVR to capture license plates with a static camera. What we're looking at right now is a 5 by 50 millimeter 2 megapixel camera that I have connected to a 7108 Amcrest DVR with, as you see here, 3 rules. The first rule here, the intrusion captures vehicles and humans, where the tripwires, this one here going down the hill and this one going up the hill, only captures vehicles. Now, the problem with this and the way this is set up, it's going to have multiple captures of the same vehicle. So, say a vehicle comes down this road and then down the hill, it will pick it up here and then pick it up here. But the reason behind the tripwire is because the tripwire is telling my 850 on the front to go to a preset. In this instance, going down the hill, it's going to preset 5. Going up the hill, it's going to preset 2. So I'll press play so you can see what I'm talking about. I paused it here, so I'm not sure how fast it's going to get to what I want, but what will happen is once this triggers, it will pop up D8 in this window here, and it'll zoom into that preset area. All right, so this is a car going up. This is where it normally sits. It passed that. It now zooms in, and you can see the license plate. Now, as you can see here, it is at the maximum due to, trying to keep from having too much knowledge. Now this, for whatever reason, did not trip, and sometimes it just doesn't for whatever reason, the color of car, but this one should. Yes, it did. And then this one will go to preset 5, as you see right here. And then now you're thinking to yourself, well, you couldn't read yourself. Couldn't read. Now, in theory, when you want to, let's say for instance, now that car went by. As you notice, it didn't change the preset because it didn't go up the hill. It went up the hill, but it didn't go up the hill through that tripwire. So now what I was going to say is, in theory, this is set up so if there's a reason that you need this information, then you have it. I just let this thing sit and run. And again, if there was, a reason that I would need that information, then that information's here, and I would be able to, refer to channel 8, and then I would actually play back the channel, zoom in to that area. Now, what you're seeing there is both of these being captured into the 7108 and keeping a documentary picture of those particular cars. Now this is going to get kind of wacky because it's going to go down here, probably not even pick up the car, right? Because the other one triggered it right after. So that is one of the adjustments that could be possibly adjusted, or maybe something that would need to be requested, for like an anti-dither or some type of, minimal after activation. Now, I have some older cameras that are from a different company that in the event of, a capture via preset, it will actually hold before a new capture would be allowed. So that's something either that is in, and I just don't know where that setting is right now, or not. But that was quite interesting. So again, this camera that we're seeing right now is actually a analog TVI camera that is on my 7108. My 7108, I have those three rules: an intrusion and 2 tripwire rules. And then I'm using my NVR to pull in that information, and the NVR is a AI NVR, and so I used the preset setup, and on the event of tripwire going down the hill, go to preset 5. On the event of, or for the rule of going up the hill, it goes to preset 2. And then for whatever reason, there is a slight delay. So what you saw in the 850 on the right hand side top is because it detected motion. It had nothing to do with being triggered, or else it would have, went to a preset. Now this, going down the hill, should hit a preset, but because that one's going up, no, it's going to, yeah, just what I thought. So again, it's not 100% perfect, but it is a way to be able to, capture license plates for evidentiary purposes if needed. This position right here is the home position, and then the PTZ 850 camera is actually going to that position after a minute. And you can have it either set up like that, or just have it set up with, the presets off of the tripwire. And I've done that with like a 841 and motion on an older system in the past. Seeing that the 841 doesn't have a return to home feature, I had it set up to where one static camera would return it to what I wanted as a home position, and then 2 other motion would, make it go into 2 different preset areas. So, all right. That's all I wanted to show today. This is Freewood and Max. Thanks for watching. Until next time, be safe.